Have you ever wondered why some mornings you no longer wake up with the same strength and confidence you once had? Why the firmness, the vitality, the spark that used to feel automatic has quietly faded away? What if I told you that the glass of water you drank today, something so ordinary, so harmless, might actually be one of the hidden reasons your body is letting you down? In over 15 years of working with men over 50, I've seen the same silent mistake ruin their performance again and again. And the shocking part is this. It's not about hormones or age or even desire. It's about water. The very thing you believe is keeping you healthy could be the exact thing destroying your blood flow and weakening your erections if you drink it the wrong way. I know it sounds impossible. Water is life, isn't it? But I've watched patients lose confidence, energy, even intimacy in their relationships, all because they didn't realize how timing and technique completely change the way water works inside the body. And here's the truth. If you drink it at the wrong time in the wrong amount, you are shutting down the hydraulic system that makes erections possible. Stay with me because I'm about to reveal why this happens, the 3 hidden mistakes most men make, and a simple daily routine that has brought back strong, reliable erections for men well into their 60s and 70s. What you're about to learn could feel uncomfortable at first, but once you understand it, you'll see that the solution is simple and it can change everything. When I sit across from my patients and they ask me why their bodies no longer respond the way they used to, I always begin with one truth: an erection is not just about desire, not even just about testosterone. At its core, it is a hydraulic event. Think of it like the plumbing system in your home. If the water pressure is off, the pipes won't deliver. Your body works the exact same way. Here's the science made simple. Your blood is about 83% water. That means every drop you drink directly affects the thickness, the pressure, and the flow of your blood. When hydration is balanced, blood flows smoothly through every artery and tiny capillary, and when arousal signals fire from the brain, blood can surge into the spongy chambers of the penis and stay there, creating firmness. But when hydration goes wrong, everything collapses. Blood either becomes too thick, making your heart work harder, or too thin and unstable, making it impossible to maintain the pressure needed for a solid erection. One of my patients once told me, "Doctor, it feels like the engine starts, but the fuel never gets there." And he was right. Without proper hydration, the hydraulic pump system in the body cannot deliver no matter how strong the desire is. Studies from the American Heart Association confirm that even mild dehydration can reduce blood vessel flexibility, making it harder for them to open wide and allow healthy circulation. And here's the shocking part. Most men sabotage this system without realizing it. They drink water at the wrong times, in the wrong amounts, and their own daily habits quietly destroy the very blood flow they depend on for intimacy. But the danger doesn't end there, because the mistakes I'm about to reveal aren't just costing men their confidence, they're flooding their bodies with hidden risks that can wipe out performance altogether. And the first mistake is far more common than you might believe. Now that you understand erections are really about hydraulics, let me show you the 3 hidden mistakes with water that quietly wreck this system for nearly every man I've treated. These mistakes look innocent, but they're the reason so many men over 50 feel weaker, slower, and less reliable in the bedroom. The first mistake is what I call panic drinking. Picture this, it's late in the afternoon, you suddenly realize you've barely had any water, so you grab a bottle and chug 2 or 3 glasses back to back. Men tell me all the time, "Doctor, I thought I was being healthy by catching up." But here's what really happens inside your body. Your kidneys can't process that flood of water all at once. Sodium levels in your blood drop rapidly, your heart gets stressed, and blood pressure dips in ways that make an erection nearly impossible. In fact, research shows that overhydration at once can trigger fatigue and brain fog within minutes. And yes, it absolutely kills performance. The second mistake is drinking ice-cold water, especially first thing in the morning or right before intimacy. I know it feels refreshing, but physiologically it's sabotage. The sudden chill causes blood vessels to clamp down. Even the tiniest capillaries in the penis constrict, blocking the free flow you desperately need. One of my patients described it perfectly. I felt awake, but everything down there was frozen. And he was right. Studies have shown cold shocks can reduce peripheral blood flow for up to 30 minutes. That means your timing, your confidence, even your ability to stay firm can be gone just because you reached for a cold drink. And the third mistake, the one I find the most destructive, is drinking too close to bedtime or before intimacy. It sounds harmless, but a bladder that's overfilled is like a brake pedal pressed down on your prostate and your blood flow. Worse, constant nighttime trips to the bathroom, break deep sleep cycles, cutting off testosterone production right when your body needs it most. Low testosterone doesn't just mean low desire. It means weaker erections, less energy, and a downward spiral that keeps getting worse with time. These three mistakes, panic drinking, ice-cold water, and late-night overhydration, might seem simple, but together they are destroying men's performance silently every single day. And yet, here's the good news. Once you stop making them, the body can rebound far faster than most men realize, but stopping mistakes isn't enough. You need to know the right way to drink water to unlock your full performance potential. And that's exactly what I'm about to reveal. Now that you know the three mistakes, let's flip the script and talk about the right way to drink water, the way that has helped countless men in my clinic restore stronger, more reliable erections in a matter of weeks. This isn't about magic pills or risky procedures. It's about using your body's natural rhythm to your advantage. I call the first step the morning primer. Within 20 minutes of waking up, drink 12 to 16 ounces of room temperature water. Not ice cold, not boiling, just comfortably warm. Why? Because after 7 or 8 hours of sleep, your body is mildly dehydrated whether you feel it or not. This dehydration alone is one of the main reasons many men stop waking up with morning erections as they get older. By rehydrating the right way, you restore blood volume and give your circulatory system the jumpstart it needs. And here's the key detail: add just a pinch of quality sea salt and the juice of half a lemon. The minerals in salt help your cells absorb the water instead of flushing it out, and vitamin C from lemon protects nitric oxide, the very molecule that signals your blood vessels to open wide and allow blood to rush into the penis. After that, I teach men what I call the steady drip method. Instead of gulping huge amounts, sip 4 to 6 ounces every 45 to 60 minutes throughout the day. Set a reminder if you need to. This mimics how your organs naturally use water constantly in small doses. It keeps blood volume stable, prevents sudden drops in pressure, and ensures your hydraulic system is always primed. I've seen patients who followed this method report firmer erections within a week because their cardiovascular system finally had the steady support it needed. And then there's maintenance mode. This is where most men fail. 2 hours before intimacy, scale back to just light sips if you feel thirsty. 3 hours before bed, stop drinking altogether. Why? Because this gives your bladder time to empty, prevents those sleep-destroying bathroom trips, and allows your body to maximize testosterone production overnight. One patient told me, "Doctor, the first week I tried this, I had the best sleep in years, and my wife noticed the difference immediately." These 3 simple shifts: The morning primer, the steady drip, and maintenance mode are small changes, but together they create a powerful transformation in blood flow hormone balance and confidence. And here's the exciting part. Once you know how to drink, the next question is what to drink, because not all water is created equal. The type you choose, it can either heal your blood vessels or quietly damage them. And that's what we need to talk about next. So now you know when and how to drink water, but here's something most men overlook. The type of water you choose can make or break your results. Not all water is created equal. And this is where many patients sabotage themselves without even realizing it. Tap water, depending on where you live, can be loaded with chlorine, fluoride, and trace chemicals. Over time, these irritants inflame your blood vessels, stiffen the arterial walls, and choke the very circulation you're trying to heal. I've had men come to me saying, "Doctor, I've been drinking more water like you told me, but I don't feel any different." And the problem wasn't the timing or the amount, it was the source. Once they switched, their results changed almost immediately. Filtered water is the bare minimum. A simple carbon filter strips out most toxins while leaving behind the minerals your body needs to balance electrolytes and maintain healthy blood pressure. If you want to level up, natural spring water from a trusted source is even better. It carries magnesium, potassium, and trace minerals that act like lubrication for your blood vessels, keeping them flexible and responsive. On the other hand, one option I warn men against is distilled water. Yes, it's pure, but that's exactly the problem. It's stripped of minerals, and over time it can actually deplete your body's reserves, leading to weakness instead of strength. But here's where it gets interesting. You can supercharge your water with small additions that turn it into a performance booster. A thin slice of fresh cucumber infuses silica, which strengthens blood vessel walls. A few mint leaves not only freshen your drink, but also relax smooth muscle tissue, including the muscles in penile blood vessels. A squeeze of lemon or lime adds vitamin C and bioflavonoids that protect nitric oxide, the molecule responsible for firm, lasting erections. And for some men, adding a splash of unsweetened coconut water once a day provides potassium to regulate blood pressure and stabilize circulation. It may sound simple, but these tweaks transform water from something ordinary into something medicinal for your sexual health. And when you combine the right timing with the right type of water, the question every man wants answered is how long until I actually feel the difference? The timeline of results might surprise you. And that's exactly where we're headed next. Every man who sits in my office eventually asks the same question, "Doctor, how long before I see results?" And the truth is, the timeline is faster than most expect when you correct your hydration habits the right way. Within just a few days, men often tell me their energy feels sharper and their mind clearer. That's because the brain, which runs almost entirely on blood flow and oxygen, finally gets the hydration it's been craving. One patient described it as someone turned the lights back on. Studies confirm that even mild dehydration can drop cognitive performance by 20%, so it's no wonder mental clarity returns so quickly once balance is restored. By the end of the first week, something powerful usually happens. Morning erections begin to return. For years, many men believe they're gone forever, a casualty of age. But in reality, it's circulation. When blood volume is steady and nitric oxide is protected, those natural signals of vitality come back online. I've seen men in their 60s look at me in disbelief when they realized they were waking up stronger again. Proof that the body isn't broken, it just needed the right conditions. 2 to 3 weeks in consistency pays off. Erections become firmer, arousal quicker, and stamina improves. Why? Because the heart is no longer fighting thick, sluggish blood. It pumps efficiently, sending fuel exactly where it's needed. Patients often tell me intimacy feels less like effort and more like it used to, natural, responsive, and reliable. After a full month, the transformation is undeniable. Confidence rises, satisfaction returns, and performance feels steady, not hit or miss. And here's what excites me most. These improvements aren't temporary tricks. They signal deeper healing in your cardiovascular system, the very foundation of long-term sexual health. But remember, hydration doesn't work in isolation. Pair it with exercise, circulation, friendly foods, stress management, and proper sleep, and the results multiply. That's why the final message I always leave my patients with is so important, because water is the start, but your entire lifestyle is the real key to lasting vitality. And that's exactly what I want to leave you with as we close. So let me bring this all together. Erections are not just about desire or age. They are about blood flow, hydration, and the small choices you make every single day. When you drink water the right way and the right amount and from the right source, you're not just restoring performance in the bedroom, you're protecting your heart, your brain, your energy, and your confidence as a man. I want you to remember this. You are not broken. Your body still has the ability to heal, to strengthen, and to respond no matter your age. All it needs is the right care and consistency. Start with water, build on it with good sleep, movement, and healthy food, and you'll be amazed at how much vitality you can reclaim. If this message resonated with you, do me a favor, save this video so you can come back to it anytime you need a reminder. And make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell, because I'll be sharing more science-backed strategies to help men take control of their sexual health and overall well-being. And now I'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed any changes in your body when you drink water differently? Drop your experience in the comments below, because your story might inspire another man who needs hope today.